can you possibly think of destroying him?
100%, of course. Yeah, of course. I totally understand.
No one's come close, Rico.
I know. So what an opportunity I have. Because what do I bring different to the table is I'm coming with kickboxing angles. And he's so used to, he's been dissecting the boxing game since I don't know what age he started. But that's how he does it. But the kickboxing game and the kickboxing angles are different. He hasn't seen that.
That's it, you know, fuck, nice and slow. Catch their mistakes. Right.
From the first bell, what are you going to do?
Knock his head off. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm, like I said, I'm like 55 pounds heavier. Yeah. So as soon as I hit him, it's gonna be something different.
If ever there's a guy who likes to climb Mount Everest, it's Rico Verhoeven. And he's a phenomenal person. He's just like Usyk. He's like Usyk in his beliefs, really nice guy, and he's a credit to the sport. So I can't speak highly enough of him. It's not going to be as easy as what people think it is, because nobody's here. He's not coming for a paycheck. He was offered a lot more money in other sports. He turned that down for this one. So he's
If there is one of the most exciting crossover boxing fights ever made, it has to be the May 23rd clash between two undefeated level champions, Oleksandr Usyk and Rico Verhoeven. Usyk is already a boxing legend, known for his skill, speed, and intelligence in the ring. On the other side, Verhoeven is a kickboxing icon who has dominated heavyweight kickboxing for over 12 years as an undisputed champion. Now he is stepping into boxing again, trying to test himself in a completely different world. Even though this looks like a big challenge, Verhoeven is not completely new to boxing. He has already had a professional boxing fight and has spent years training and sparring with top-level fighters. One of the most interesting parts of his background is his sparring history with Tyson Fury. He trained with Fury about a decade ago during Fury's preparation for the famous upset against Vladimir Klitschko, and many believe Verhoeven gave him valuable sparring experience during that camp in Bolton.
Nice fight. That's it, you know, fuck, nice and slow. Catch their mistakes.
From the available sparring footage, Verhoeven looks extremely fast, sharp, and physically powerful. He seemed to push a young Tyson Fury hard in training, showing that he is not someone to be underestimated. Because of this, many fans believe that dismissing him without considering his boxing background and training history could be a big mistake for both the audience and Usyk. Verhoeven is known for his explosive style and knockout power. His training with elite fighters has built a strong mindset where he always looks for a finish in every fight. In recent interviews, he has spoken about this aggressive mentality and how he carries it into every major challenge.
Been in many camps with Furies. What's the biggest lesson you've learned in boxing off of the back of that experience?
Keep working. Working. Keep beating the craft. That's the only thing. That's how you get better. That, I think, gave me also the fundamentals, and working with Peter to be such a dominant in kickboxing.
With his size, strength, and experience, Verhoeven could become one of the most physically difficult opponents Usyk has ever faced. Even though Usyk is highly skilled and technically superior, Verhoeven brings raw power and physical pressure that cannot be ignored. Some analysts believe this combination makes him a serious threat going into this fight. If people still doubt his punching power, strongman Eddie Hall has also spoken about how powerful Verhoeven really is. His comments suggest that Rico's strength is on a different level compared to most fighters.
He is the hardest motherfucker I have ever met. You put Usyk, AJ, Tyson Fury, Francis Ngannou, Alex Pereira, Conor McGregor, line them all up, right? And say, right, which one would you want to fight the least? I think this is the problem, right? Is kickboxing has not had the limelight as what boxing has, right? So when you say someone's been the heavyweight champion of the world for 1 or 2 years, like, oh, he's got to be a hard motherfucker. Rico has been the world kickboxing champion for 14 years in a fucking row. He's never once been knocked out. He is humongous. He's over, I'm going to say 125, 130 kilo. 6'5", 6'6", just a huge human being. Hands like shovels, feet like fucking Wreck-It Ralph. And I can honestly, hand on heart, say, if you were to give me any man on the planet to stand and fight King Kong with, right, and give me any single man on the planet, I'd pick.
To truly understand what Eddie Hall means, you need to look at Verhoeven's boxing ability more closely. His jab is sharp, his timing is improving, and his endurance is surprisingly strong for someone coming from kickboxing. He has worked hard to adapt his style, making him more comfortable in long boxing exchanges rather than just kickboxing rounds.
So I have actually got the hardest recorded punch on the planet.
I'm testing the hardest punch ever recorded. We're increasing the power every round. But will he or I get stopped before 100%?
50%. Here we go. 80%. Here we go.
Ooh, yeah, that made me step back a bit then.
Nothing's wrong.
Sir, here we go.
On top of all this, Rico Verhoeven is extremely confident heading into this fight. During press events and promotions, he has repeatedly shown belief in his ability to shock the world. He has even suggested that he has the power and skill to possibly knock out Usyk, despite the Ukrainian champion's elite reputation.
AJ, Dubois, they've all landed their best shots on Usyk. He hasn't gone down, he hasn't been knocked out. Why do you believe you have the power to do this?
I don't think so. I don't think they landed their best shot on Usyk. Because he's so, he's slippery. He's all over the place. So I think he didn't get like rocked the right way. In the Fury fight, he got the uppercut. He was rocked. He was like wobbly. So it's definitely, it can be done.
What weaknesses do you see in him? Some people say he's maybe weak to the body at times. What do you see?
I don't know. He's a phenomenal fighter. He's a phenomenal fighter, all around, agile, an amazing gas tank. It's like a Rubik's Cube.
Hey, Rico, just a quick question from me as well. I want to ask, growing your boxing in the Netherlands, you've got Braided Kraus, he's flying the flag for the Netherlands. What can this fight do to grow the sport of boxing in the Netherlands as well?
Yeah, for me now, it's such an honor to be representing the Netherlands and putting the sport of boxing in the Netherlands on the map. Like, yo guys, I'm gonna do this and I'm gonna put the Netherlands on the map like it hasn't been on the map before. So for the World Championship, and because